Friends, I am Parvesh Kumar from Golden Public School. Today I am going to tell you how to write a letter to editor. If we talk about letter to editor, you can say a letter to editor is written to the editor of a newspaper or magazine. Generally, in these letters, a social issue or problem is highlighted. Since it is a formal letter, the format is to be followed strictly. Dear students, let's see the format of letter to editor. First of all, we write sender address. Sender address here means first of all we write the sender's address on the top left hand corner of the page. The address should be complete and accurate so that the recipient of the letter can easily find out where to send a reply. Dear students, sender address we write, that means the address who wrote the letter. It is written so that the receiver of the letter can easily understand who wrote the letter, and if he wants to reply the letter, he can easily have the address to reply that letter. Then comes the date. Dear students, if we talk about the date, the sender's address is followed by the date just below it. That is on the left side of the page. This is the date on which the letter is being written. It is important in formal letters as they are often kept on record. Write the name of the month in full, followed by the date and then the year. For example, April 24, 2020. Dear students, again keep in mind the date is written just below the sender's address. Dear students, when you write the date, you must keep in your mind that the date must be the same on which you are writing the letter. It is also important, it must be noted that when we write the date, the name of the month must be in full. After date, we write receiver's address. If we talk about receiver address, we can say just after date, leaving some space, we write the receiver's address on the left side of the page. Make sure you write the official title or name or position etc. of the receiver as the first line of the address. Dear students, we must keep in our mind that the address, the receiver address must be same what is given in the question. After receiver address, we write subject of the letter. If we talk about the subject, we can say its subject comes just after receiver address. You can say then comes the subject of letter, write subject followed by a column. Then we sum up the purpose of writing the letter in one line. This helps the receiver to find out what the letter is about. Dear students, subject should be a phrase or having few words or a short sentence. Subject tells what we are going or what about we are going to write in a letter. So it is very important word of a letter. After subject we write salutation. If we talk about salutation, this is where you greet the person you are addressing the letter to. Bear in mind that it is a formal letter, so the greeting must be respectful and not too personal. The general greeting used in formal letters are sir or madam. Dear students, if you know the name of the person, the salutation may also be Mr. XYZ or Miss ABC. But remember, you cannot address them only by their first name. It must be the full name or only their last name. Dear students, when you are going to write salutation, keep in your mind you may use sir or madam. But if you know the name of the person, you may write Mr. XYZ or Miss ABC. But you are to keep in your mind that you cannot address them only by their first name. It must be the full name or only their last name. Just like we can say Mr. Amit Ahuja, or simply we can write Mr. Ahuja, but we can't write Mr. Amit only. So dear students, you are to keep this point in your mind. After salutations, it comes body of letter. This is the important part of the letter. Actually, body of the letter is the main part of the letter. This is the main content of letter. It is generally divided into 3 paragraphs. The purpose of the letter should be made clear in first paragraph itself. In the second para, you may comment on main issue or state your observations depending on the purpose of your writing. In third para, conclude by mentioning what you expect from the editor or concerned authorities. Dear students, as I have already told you, this is the main part of the letter. In this, you mention what you are going to write about. It is divided into 3 paragraphs. Generally, in first paragraph, we write about the purpose or what we are going to write. In second paragraph, we mention the issue on which we are going to write the letter. What is the main issue? What is our main concern about which we want to aware the public or authorities, etc. We write in the second paragraph. When we come in third paragraph, we mention what we want from the editor or from the concerned authorities or from the public. Thus, the body of letter contains 3 paragraphs. Dear students, you must also note that the tone of the content should be formal. Another point to be kept in mind is that the letter should be concise and to the point. Since it is formal letter, we should keep in mind that our tone must be formal. We must be respectful. We must keep in our mind that the letter should be to the point. After body of letter come complementary closing. Dear student, at the end of your letter, you write a complementary closing. The word yours faithfully, yours truly, or yours sincerely are written on the right side of the paper. Dear students, you must keep in your mind that you never use a comma before S or after S in your words. It is common mistakes seen in the letter written by the students, but you are to keep in your mind, never put a comma either before S or after S. Finally comes the signature and the name. Here finally you sign your name and then write your name in block letter beneath the signature. Thus, dear students, your letter complete. This is a complete format of a formal letter and a letter to editor. Just again we can see the format is here. The format of letter to editor. First of all, we write sender's address. The address that is written in the questions should be mentioned here. After that, we write date. Again, dear student, you are to keep your mind when you are mentioning the date, the name of the month must be in full and must be in spelling. Then after date, we write receiver address. Receiver address, when we talk about receiver address, dear students, again we should keep in mind the receiver address must be that is given in our question. After that comes the subject that tells us what we are going to write in our letter or what is the letter about. It is an important point of a letter. Then comes the salutation. Salutation, that means the greeting of the receiver of the letter. Then comes the body. Again, body I have already told to you. It is divided into 3 parts. The first part tells the purpose, second describe the issue, and in the third paragraph we can write what we accept from the editor or the authorities or the public. After that comes the clause, complementary closing, then signature, then name. Thus, this is the complete format of letter to editor. Now, let us see an example of the letter. Dear students, if we talk about the sample letter, here it is letter to editor. First of all, we write sender's address. Here it is given just like Saket Colony, New Delhi. Dear students, you are to keep in your mind every word of the address must start with capital letter. After that, we mention the date on which the letter is going to be written. After that, we write the address of receiver. Here, since we are going to write the letter to the editor, in first line we write the editor. After that, the name of the newspaper. Then comes the place. Just below it we write the salutation word or maybe the subject or the salutation word. After that, subject, just like here we can say we are going to write about the inadequate and contaminated water supply. The subject is here inadequate and contaminated water supply. Then comes the body of the letter. If we talk about the body of the letter, first of all we start the first paragraph. Here it is written, through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authorities to the contaminated and inadequate supply of water in our locality. Dear students, we can see here the complete paragraph may be used to write on any issue. Only we are to change the title or the subject here. Then this is the first paragraph. Then comes the second paragraph. Here we are going to write about the issue completely. Just here see. It is unfortunate that the local authorities do not take care to provide the citizens with even the basic amenities such as poor and adequate water supply in our locality. Water is supplied only for 3 hours in the morning. For the rest of the day, the taps remains dry. Also, the supplied water is impure. It is unhygienic and inadequate. There have been cases of waterborne disease. The waterborne disease may break out in the form of epidemic if the problem is not properly addressed too. Thus you see, we write about the issue in the second paragraph. Now comes to the third paragraph. It is expected that instead of ignoring the issue, the authorities concerned with take immediate steps to ensure supply of adequate and portable water in our locality so that we residents are able to live a disease-free and healthy life. Thus, student, we see in the last paragraph we have mentioned what we want from the concerned authorities. Then after that we write the complementary clause, just like here you see yours truly. After that we write the name. The name must be that is given in the question. You are to keep in your mind. Thus I think, dear students, you have completely understood what is the format to write a letter to editor, and with this example you will be able to understand how to write a letter to editor. Thank you.